Hello, welcome back to my channel. And what I want to do this week is just show you my Stim toys. I want to start off by explaining a little bit about what stimming is for those who don't know. Basically, stimming is something that not just autistics do, but everybody does it to some extent. Stimming is short for self-stimulatory behaviour, and what it is basically just repetitive or seemingly pointless movements, and sometimes even sounds and things like that. That just help autistics regulate their emotions, sometimes just for a bit of fun, and they just basically help us stay grounded, really. Like I said, all people do it, so have you ever seen yourself jigging your leg while you're at work, or tapping your pen on the desk or anything like that? That's stimming. And also, something that I recently posted on Instagram, just to point out as well, have you ever been on the swings as a kid in the park? Everyone has, pretty much, so that's stimming as well. So that just goes to show that children stim, adults stim, neurotypical stim, autistic stim, everybody stims. So yeah, with that said, let's just get straight into my stim toys. So first of all, we've got one of my favourites, the Tangle. And this is just a nice little fidget toy. All it does is just gives you something to fiddle with, something to keep your hands occupied. You can twist it and turn it and fold it and roll it between your hands and all sorts, and I really like it. I've actually got 5 Tangles at the minute because the first one I got broke. It just kept breaking because the parts of a certain colour, I think they were clear on the old one, they just kept breaking where they're joined together with the others, so I ended up getting a pack of 5, so I've got spares in case any of them did break. All different colours. This one obviously is red and white. I've got some black and orange ones, some red and blue, and some of them got yellow in. But yeah, Tangles are really good and really popular as well. I'm sure you've seen even neurotypicals playing with these, as I say. Next up, we've got this, which I won't go into too much detail about. It's an old soul bracelet. The reason I won't go too far into it is because I did a review of it for my very first video. So if you want to go and see that, then obviously just go check it out on my channel. It's the very first thing I did, so it should be easy enough to find. And what this is basically just a little bracelet that goes around your wrist like this, and it's got little balls that go between your fingers, and you can do all sorts with it. So the main thing I do is squeeze it like that. It gives you a little bit of tension. It feels like your hand's getting a nice little hug as well, or a nice little hand squeeze from somebody else. Or with the balls in here, you can just pop them out your fingers like that. All these two always get stuck. Or you can hang them like that. It's just a nice little routine type thing, just if you do it all in a line or a certain order, or it's just a nice little sensation. Feel it hitting your hands. Next up is the Fidget Spinner, again very popular with neurotypicals and autistics alike. You can get all sorts of different fidget spinners. Basically what inspired this video is the other day I was talking to my friend Amy, and we were just basically showing each other our Stim toys, and this was probably the main one that we both had in common. She had all sorts of different ones with different weights, ones that light up. I think there were slightly different shaped ones as well that she had. So yeah, fidget spinners are quite a good thing, and I've actually used them when filming a couple of videos, just to keep myself grounded and help me concentrate and things like that. This snap band is another that I absolutely love. My wife got me this for Christmas, I think it was, and this one, if the writing's basically gone out of shape because obviously I've used it so much like that. But what it says, or supposed to say, is "You're my favourite," and just slap the band on your wrist like that, and you can either move the sequins all around the wrist like that, or I prefer just holding it straight and doing that. This is something I did a lot when I was first diagnosed autistic, and I had my support sessions at the centre that diagnosed me. Basically, they had a box of Stim toys, and I always picked this out. Not this particular one, but just the Sequin snap band. And I used to just sit there playing with it like that all the way through. And I also used to, when I worked in the office, I used to sit during team meetings just doing this, listening and concentrating, staying grounded. And I found it really helpful. What else have we got? We have got a couple of Chewigem ones, which I'll put a link to Chewigem down in the description below. But the first one I've got from Chewigem is this button necklace. So chewing is one of the first things that I actually started to do properly when I became aware of stimming. I remember it started one Christmas when I was around with my in-laws, and basically there was too many people, it was too loud, too much going on, and so I just ended up sitting in the conservatory away from everyone, chewing the hell out of my fingers. So I ended up going to Chewigem and getting not this one, but a different one called a hand fidget, which I do like the hand fidget. It's a little round thing with a ball in the middle that you can twizzle and you can chew it and all sorts. But what I didn't realise at the time was that each item that they sell has got a different rating for durability, flexibility and so on. So you need to check those to make sure that they are going to be the right chews for you. The reason that it didn't work out very well for me is because I chose one that wasn't as durable as I needed, because I'm quite a heavy chewer. So I ended up basically chewing right through it and ended up having to get another one, which was this. And this has done me brilliant ever since. I can't remember how long I've had it, but I've had it a lot longer than I had the hand chew. Sorry, the hand fidget even. And then the next one I got from Chewigem was one that I actually won in a Christmas giveaway. This is a Hexi Chew. And it's just good for all sorts really. You can squeeze it, you can twist it, you can bend it. Obviously you chew it most of all. Oh, the hair on there. You can put your fingers through these. Oh. Just squeeze it a little bit like a stress ball. And it's a really versatile, really helpful little stim tool. So I absolutely love it. I'm glad I chose it when I won the giveaway. And next up we've got this, which is a Poppet. To be honest, I don't know where this came from. My sister-in-law bought me it. But it's just a really fun little fidget tool again, a bit like the Tangles and the Hexi Chew. And it just makes a really satisfying noise when you pop it. Here, I'll show you. Don't know if it picks it up on camera. Shush, Pegs, go away. I'm filming. And I just like that satisfying noise. It's a nice little thing to fidget with, keep your hands busy, just do that with. And it actually feels a bit like you're playing a video game when you're pressing all these in, a bit like you're pressing the buttons on a controller. And finally, it's not even a Stim toy, but it just goes to show that everything can be a Stim toy if you use it a different way or anything. And what it is my Epipen. I got this when I went to anaphylaxis in October, September time, and I've just, ever since then, I've just had it in my pocket, really discreet, just kind of popping the lid up and down like that. It's just been again, just a really nice little fidget thing. It's really subtle and just helped keep me grounded when I've been talking to people or doing things, waiting in queues for takeaways or whatever. So yeah, they're my Stim toys that I've got at the minute. There are Stim toys that I do want as well. Kinetic sand is quite good. We have got some, but it's mostly for the kids that they use it. So I haven't got any of my own. And also I keep seeing this thing online called an infinity cube. It's basically just like a little fidget cube that you kind of flip out and stretch out and and all sorts. So I wouldn't mind getting one of them because I can imagine that's quite a good little fidget. The only other thing I've got to say today is that I've been spending today doing a collaboration with Sez Francis, who's another YouTuber, another autistic advocate, just like me. I'm not sure when the video is going out, but I'll put a link down to her channel in the description below, and obviously just check her out, keep an eye out on her channel, don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe to both me and her if you haven't already, and just obviously keep an eye out for me on there in the upcoming days or weeks. So that's all I have for today. I'll see you next time.